After touchdowns last year in the 1992 season, this year he's 0 for 2, having a tough time.
He looks like he may have been injured on that play as well. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Flags all over the place, and he's back in there. For the Randolph Oilers, it's down, it's up, and it is good. So with 2 minutes left to go, Randolph's quarterback Chris Noble goes in from 1 yard out, and Ray Almeida's kick is good to up the score to 18-7 in favor of the Randolph Oilers. We'll be back with the last 2 minutes of the ball game. Stay tuned. You're watching the EFL on ABT.
Did you get the touchdown from that on the tape?
Oilers back deep for the Boston Braves are Gillis and Lynch. For the Oilers is Mike Turner. 2 minutes left to go. Randolph with the commanding 18-7 lead. They'll be doing the kicking from the 35-yard line. And it's off. Looks like it's going to be a short kick here. It's taken by the up man for the Braves down there. It's taken by Dave Bartucci and returned to about the 29-yard line. That's where Boston will take over, 1st and 10. Call that about a 5-yard return. So that's where Boston will take over. The ball spotted now. It's going to be spotted at the Boston 27-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the ball game. So Boston had a good show for themselves in the first half. We kind of were taken over by the experience and courage of this Randolph club.
The game was won on 3rd down by Randolph. It was lost on 3rd down by Boston.
Randolph had a great percentage. I believe they were 5 for 8 on 3rd. Here's the flea flicker. Now it's looking for James. James on the reception. In for the touchdown. The flea flicker works, John, but there is a flag on the play.
James for the touchdown. There's a penalty marker down.
Wow, that really caught these Oilers napping on that one, John. It goes for 73 yards, and it looks like it may be against the defense. So the flea flicker works. If this penalty is, in fact, against the Oilers, which it looks like it is, John. Brian James on the receiving end of a 73-yard touchdown pass. 1:45 left to go, and the lead is cut to 5 points as the extra point team is on. Wow, that's a trick play. Looks like the Boston Braves are going to be going for 2 points on this one to try to cut the lead to 3. There's only 1:45. You see it all here in the EFL. EFL has been around for 33 years, and you can see why. They keep it exciting, John. That caught these Oilers napping, and 73 yards later, it's only a 4-point lead. It was a nice pass too by the receiver of the flea flicker down there.
Dexter Young threw the lateral to Rich Gideon, and then he found Brian James, who had split the double coverage, wide open. He was open longer than a store 24. Suddenly, we've got another ball game.
Exciting action here in the EFL. You watch the EFL on ABT. Incredible setup down there for the flea flicker, though. Gideon made a beautiful pass. Dexter Young is the quarterback. He has the full house backfield, with the tailback being right, and Dexter Young trying to run right. Nowhere to go, but now he finds an opening, and he's in for the touchdown. Dexter Young completes the 2-point conversion with 1:45 left to go in the ball game. Boston has cut the lead to 3, 18-15. We're going to take a break here.
Yeah, we're going to take a break so we can take some Tylenol and some Tums and some Dramamine.
We're going to take a break here on ABT as the score is cut to 3 with 1:45 left to go. The EFL on ABT. I think he cut it. Yeah, here we go. Look, he wants to go out with the headphones, and I went to play. Whatever. Oh, I know.
Bring us back, Damon. Damon, we back?
I cut.
18-15 the score, 1:45 to play. Who's betting on an onside-er?
I sure would. You never know, though. Stranger things have happened. You said it at the opening.
Okay, now check it out. The personal foul was assessed on the kickoff. Move it up to midfield. Brown will kick from midfield. Now, who does Randolph have up front? They got the Manos de Oros, hands of gold. Ricky Witt is up there. Charlie McCoy, Mark Harding. Who else? They got Piccoli up there, as well as Charlton Canty. So they've got their 5 premier wide receivers lined up just above the 35.
They've got a few ends in there as well, John. I see Jim Clifford down there. He's in the middle. Oh, wait a second. Flags all over the place. The whistles. They're stopping the clock. There's gonna illegal formation, John.
Against Boston.
Illegal formation against the kicking team. So they'll be backed up most likely 5 yards. There's still 1:45 left to go.
13 for 75.
13 times the Braves have been penalized. It's cost them 75 yards this evening. This hot and humid evening in July from Randolph High School. The EFL on ABT in their 4th season. It's another barn burner, John. It's only a 3-point lead with 1:45 left to go.
Pete, in this league, 1:45 is an eternity.
An eternity. That's true. It's an honest assessment, as it were. So these Randolph Oilers are ready. The Braves never say die. See the array of receivers once again, John.
Left to right, right across. They've got Charlton Canty, Piccoli, McCoy, Ricky Witt, and to the near side, Mark Harding. Backed up behind him are the backs. Terry Branch, namely one. Who else they got there? Jim Clifford, as Pete pointed out, the tight end. Cox is out there. Everyone out there. Waite and Martello are deep.
Well, everyone with the good hands is out there for Randolph. And Brown's going to be trying it. Here we go. The lefty. He may try a tricky one near there. It's a boot. No! It may not have got 10 yards. There's a penalty. That's just what it was, I believe. The kick didn't make it across the 10 yards that it needed to in order for the kicking team to try to get possession. So it'll be another penalty assessed against the kicking team. They'll most likely be kicking from the 45-yard line. 4 seconds ticked off the clock. 1:41 left to go.
I tell you, this Boston Braves team, a.k.a. the Hyde Park Cowboys, never say die. Again, they have always played Hyde Park tough. Yes, in 92 and 91, they were blown out in all of their games. But when Randolph went to the title in 1990, the only real game that they had, and this is no knock against Marlboro, was against Hyde Park. It was a baseball game, 3-2.
I remember, John. Yes, that was probably the greatest game I've ever covered.
And this one's a weird one, too, 18-15.
It's not over by any stretch of the imagination with 1:41 left to go. The kicking team of Boston is going to be trying an onside once again, I am sure.
No, they're going to take it.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a penalty against the...
No, Randolph decided to take the kickoff, and so they'll start 1st and 10 at their own 43 with a $1:41 left.
Pay attention. So, Randolph, all they need is a first down to seal this one and deliver it on in.
Listen to the chant on the far sideline by the Boston Braves. Let's go, team. They came in here, Pete. Sometimes I've seen this Hyde Park team come in here flat as a tire on the glassy highway. But tonight they came in pumped up with their new Redskin-type uniforms, and they're not going to die easily here.
No way. This is their expansion year, and they're trying to win their first game, and they're making good effort at it. First down and 10 for the Randolph Oilers. A long count by Chris Noble. Now the give to Waite down there, and he gains Gain's about 3.
Richie is 65.
Looks like there's a timeout being taken on the field. Clock is stopped.
Gain of 2.
Check that. That was Terry Branch. 2-yard pickup by the back. Makes it 2nd and 8. He has the same running style as Michael Waith, it appears, John. Not to make excuses, but the Randolph Oilers have that powerhouse backfield. And with the addition of Branch, they're just even stronger. I think if they do win this one, they're going to wipe the sweat from their brow as they were pretty well played against by these Boston Braves. Boston Braves have nothing to look down their nose at.
I didn't get a word of that either, folks. If you want your Peter McGowan decoder book, mail $9.95 to ABT, Post Office Box 305, Cell Block 5, Cell 3 at Bridgewater, Massachusetts.
John, you know,
Hatchet job. Chop, chop, chop.
that's cold, man. Oh, I'll get you back, believe me. Believe you me. That's all right, though. We have a good time here on ABT. The EFL on ABT in its 4th season. And we're just getting better, folks. 2nd down for Randolph. 1:32 left to go from the 44-yard line of Randolph. They're showing blitz to give down there. Looks like it was Jay McGee on the carry. Squirms his way to a 3-yard gain.
Boston, right?
Timeout taken on the field. It's taken by the Braves. 1:25 left to go. So I believe this Randolph club needs not go to anyone else but their backfield, John. They've been doing the job this evening. Have the backs for the Randolph Oilers.
Yeah, 100 yards between McGee and Waith. 54 unofficially for McGee, a 46 for Waith.
So they spread out their assessments evenly. Do these Oilers for the backs? No, they have a bunch of them. Bunch of talented backs. No, I'm not even going to give it to you, man. All right.
At least I know what he means, folks.
Well, that's why we're here, folks. It's a new era. ABT, 80s, 90s, and beyond that.
Yeah, with this humidity, we're just having problems with descrambling the satellite feed. It's not with your sets, it's with our satellite.
All right, so it's a 3rd down situation for Randolph. Randolph is 5 for 10 on 3rd down tries this evening. It's a big defensive try by the Braves. Straight drop back by Nobile, and he comes out throwing, and it's thrown out of bounds. Looks like there was a little bit of connection down there between the defensive backs and the receiver. No flag was thrown, so it's going to bring up a 4th down, John. 1:19 left to go. It may give these Braves another chance to get the ball back and try to put some more points on the board.
Noble, as we said, 74 yards on the 3 completions tonight. He's thrown 9 passes, so for 33%, he's getting a quarter every time he completes one. But that one was thrown into double coverage and thrown over the head of Charlie McCoy. 1:19, as Peter mentioned, and time for Ricky Witt.
Ricky Witt back doing the punting for the Oilers. Back deep for the Braves.
48. Who is this?
It's taken by the up man down here, Steve Burns, and he runs out of bounds. But John, he was corralled down. He may have been personally fouled down there. There is a flag on the play with 1:09 left to go. Johnson, 9-yard return, but we're going to have to. It was Steve Burns on the return. There is a penalty flag on the play. The referee, it may be against the kicking team, John. Yeah, it is against the kicking team. A face mask penalty against the Oilers. It's only a 5-yard penalty assessed, tacked on. 7 times the Randolph Oilers have been penalized. 55 yards it has cost them. There's 1:09 left to go. Time for that fantastic finish. Bradley from the shotgun. He's got Wright and Mitchell, and a give to Wright. Wright gets eludes one tackler and gets close to out of bounds. Pagel coming in from the defensive back position. There is no timeouts for the Boston Braves, as it was a pickup of about 3 yards on the play. So, from the shotgun, once again, from the 37, Bradley throwing it out of bounds and throwing it towards the sideline. It's complete down there. It's a nice catch down there made, John, by the receiver, Rich Gideon down there for another long gainer. That was a great play, John. Gideon over there on the sideline just waiting for it, saying, throw it to me. The clock is stopped with 31 seconds left to go. That was a 22-yard pass and catch on the play. Gives the Boston Braves a first down and 10 in Randolph territory. The ball is spotted on the 41-yard line of Randolph. Wide right is Gideon. Straight eye backfield. Set up. Now it's a straight drop back by Bradley. He's looking for Gideon once again. The pass is complete. It goes in and out of the hands. It may be a fumble down there. I believe it is, John. It was a complete pass and then a fumble by Gideon. Gives the Randolph Oilers the ball back with 16 seconds left to go. So that'll do it. That'll pretty much do it for these Boston Braves.
57?
That was an incredible play, John.
The fumble was recovered by
Rich Gideon made the reception down there, down at about the 20-yard line, but after he took that hit, he coughed up the ball, and the ball was recovered by Adams. Gives the offense of Randolph the possession back, and that's just about it. You can call this one over. There was just a flag thrown just now, but that may be for some inadvertent swearing, if you will. I don't know. The 16 seconds left is just going to close this one out, as it looks like Randolph will take this one home. It's 18-15 in favor of the Randolph Oilers. Boston Braves, though, heck of a try. Another fantastic finish here. The Boston Braves had a couple of chances. They had a chance late at the end of the first half, and now here at the end of the game, they had the completion down at the 20-yard line. Gideon got it belted out of his possession by one of the tough-hitting Randolph Oilers.
I feel bad for Gideon. He had 3 receptions in the fourth quarter, totaling 47 yards, and he threw a long scoring strike to Brian James, and it's just a shame that he made a tremendous catch, but he took a vicious hit on the play by John Epps, who really is going to be fingerprinted after this game for some of the hits he's stuck.
Oh, goodness. He really put a lick on Gideon, and Gideon couldn't hold it. He made that nice catch, and he had his back to Epps, and Epps let him know that he was there for sure. As the ball jumbled out of his hand, it was recovered by an alert Randolph Oiler to give the possession back.
And it was John Epps, as I pointed out, that center Alex Wright and Epps were jarring early in the first half. And Epps wanted to make his mark there, and I think he did with a Rawlings imprint on the back of Gideon.
It was a mean hit. You could hear it all the way up here. There's only 10 seconds left. I believe it's just a matter of snapping the ball, and Chris Noble will get his first victory as a Randolph Oiler, leading the way for this Randolph Oiler offense. But don't take anything away from this Boston Brave club. They used to be the High Park Cowboys. They're now the Boston Braves, and they made a good showing for their first game in the new uniforms, the new league, and the new owner. 10 seconds left, folks. The EFL on ABT.
1-4-4, and pass Randolph. We didn't have a quarterback sack.
There wasn't a quarterback sack in this game, as both quarterbacks were well protected. Actually, there was 3 quarterbacks, Young, Bradley, and Noble, and that'll do it. Looks like 7-6. They're going to take a timeout, are the Boston Braves. 6 seconds left. This Boston Brave Club team, though, John, they're really tough stuff, and they showed their worth tonight.
Pete, take a look at my scoring card. When did all the action happen in this ball game?
Oh, wow, that's just fourth quarter hieroglyphics from here, folks, but a lot of scoring in the fourth quarter. It all Most of it came in the fourth quarter, and Randolph's lucky to be walking away with the victory here.
Who's fooling who? If you showed up at the beginning of the fourth quarter, you caught the game.
Well, you can purchase a copy. Well, this game is not going to be seen until after a week or so. 6 seconds left. Next game you'll see on ABT will be the champion Marlboro Shamrocks going against the Randolph Oilers. And that'll do it from Randolph High School in Randolph, Massachusetts. The Randolph Oilers defeat the Boston Braves 18-15. Thank you for watching, folks, and we'll bring you more action on ABT. You watch the EFL on ABT. We're gonna go over a scoring summary here, folks. John does the public address. Here it is.
Almeida kicked a 22-yard field goal, 3-0 Randolph after one. In the second quarter at 5:06, Todd Stuckey went 86 yards on an interception return. Mike Brown's kick was good. At the half, 7-3 Boston. In the fourth quarter, with 14:53 to play in the game, Mark Harding caught an 18-yard pass from Chris Noble. Almeida's kick no good, 9-7. At 11:48, Randolph went up 11-7 after a bad snap from center to the punter. With 2 minutes left, Randolph went into the lead 18-15 as Chris Noble went from 2 yards out. Almeida's kick good, 18-15. Then with 1:45 to play, Brian James caught a 73-yard pass from Rich Gideon. Dexter Young completed the 2-point conversion. That's your final score, 18-15. Statistics, unofficial, Boston 104 yards rushing, 53 passing for 157 yards total offense. Randolph 144 yards rushing, 74 passing for 218 yards total offense. First down to Randolph 11, Boston 7. Penalties, Boston 14 for 80 yards, Randolph 7 for 55. Time of possession, Randolph 35-49, Boston 24-11. The Randolph Oilers, thank you all for attending tonight's game, and here's to hoping that we see you next week when the Marlboro Shamrocks come to town. And don't forget about that chicken barbecue, everybody. Take care. So there we have it, Pete. Over the PA and out. Awesome game. You know, our league opener, Damone, did a fab job. Great game. You couldn't ask for more in the fourth quarter.
Oh, it's so exciting. The summer football on ABT, the EFL on ABT. Could you maybe do one more announcement for the videotape? See, we're selling videotape.
If you would like a copy on video of tonight's ball game, please report to the concession stand, see Marge O'Kane, and just fill out your name and your telephone number, and ABT will contact you during the week. For only $11, you can get this magical game on video.
See, it's a little plug. Great game tonight, though. The EFL on ABT. I'm Peter McGowan, along with the boss, John Horrigan, Damon Nobile. Fantastic job once again, all around. Yeah, self-praise is no praise, but, you know, we're doing it for you here on ABT.
The Randolph Oilers firing on all 8 cylinders. So are the Boston Braves, and of course, so is ABT. So, for my director, Damon Nobile. I've had way too much Pepsi, everybody. I'm so dehydrated.
It's hot. 100 degrees when it started. It's probably about 125 up here in the booth, but ABT can take it.
Anyways, for him, Peter McGowan, I'm John Horrigan saying so long from Randolph Memorial Stadium. The final score in the league opener in Randolph's 20th season, Randolph 18, Boston 15. We'll catch you down the road, everybody, as you're watching
the EFL on ABT.
Peace.
No, that's not